In the hushed halls of an ancient library where thinkers of old whisper through leather-bound pages, two figures sit across from one another. IQ, with his razor-sharp spectacles and chessboard gaze, and EQ, eyes soft like dawn, fingers tracing the worn edge of a teacup. They've met here for centuries, debating, comparing, overlapping, sometimes in harmony, more often in competition. One claims logic, the other claims life. This is their story, and perhaps ours too. For much of modern history, IQ reigned supreme. Intelligence, measured, ranked, quantified, was the holy grail of success. High scores opened gilded doors, prestigious schools, scholarships, elite professions. Those who could solve complex equations or recall obscure facts were the chosen few. They were gifted, genius, bright. IQ, intelligence quotient, offered a seductive clarity. It gave people a number that promised a future. The sharper your mind, the straighter your path. We built systems for it. We tested children for it. We hired, promoted, and praised it. But then, something odd happened. We noticed that the smartest person in the room wasn't always the most effective. That the top student sometimes floundered in leadership. That a dazzling resume didn't always translate into resilience, empathy, or vision. The head, it turned out, was only part of the story. Enter EQ, emotional intelligence. A concept less easily measured, but no less powerful. It crept into boardrooms, classrooms, and therapy sessions, whispering truths we'd long ignored. That recognizing one's own emotions is a form of wisdom. That the ability to navigate conflict peacefully can be more valuable than winning an argument. That listening is sometimes smarter than speaking. EQ isn't about how much you know, it's about how well you understand yourself, others, the moment. Unlike IQ, which peaks early and stays relatively stable, EQ can be cultivated over a lifetime. It's less a fixed score and more a growing garden. You prune, water, and learn through heartbreak, failure, joy, and grace. In corporate towers and startup garages, the IQ versus EQ debate plays out daily. IQ gets you the job. EQ helps you keep it and thrive. Picture two employees. One delivers flawless reports, but alienates coworkers with sarcasm and ego. The other makes occasional errors, but builds bridges, lifts morale, and brings out the best in everyone. Who adds more long-term value? Studies echo what intuition whispers. Emotional intelligence often outweighs raw intellect when it comes to collaboration, leadership, and resilience. CEOs aren't paid millions for solving equations, they're paid for navigating uncertainty, inspiring teams, and making hard calls with clarity and compassion. That's EQ in action. Here's a secret. Life doesn't test you with logic puzzles. It tests you with grief, love, betrayal, uncertainty, and change. IQ won't help you comfort a friend who just lost their parent. IQ won't tell you when to speak and when to stay silent during an argument. IQ won't carry you through depression, or help you forgive, or show you how to say, "I'm sorry." For that, you need EQ. It is EQ that helps you pause when you're angry. EQ that keeps you curious in the face of misunderstanding. EQ that says, "I don't need to win, I need to connect." But this isn't a battle. The smartest life isn't a choice between IQ or EQ. It's a dance, a partnership. IQ helps you build the bridge. EQ helps you know why it matters, and who needs it most. Together, they are wisdom in motion. IQ gives you the tools. EQ teaches you how to use them kindly. IQ answers questions. EQ asks the right ones. The future belongs to those who can think clearly and feel deeply, those who can decode data and also decode silence, who can analyze markets and also sense when a colleague is close to burnout. In that ancient library, the two figures rise. IQ, still sharp-eyed but softer now. EQ, still warm but steadier. They walk out together, not rivals, not opposites. Just two parts of one whole human story. And in the echo of their footsteps, a new question lingers. Not, which is better? But, how do I grow both?